I'd imagine that most people want to have the good things in life: a nice house, beautiful cars, jewelry, fine wine, and most importantly, a never ending bank account full of cash. However, not everyone has these things because, quite frankly, wishes don't generate wealth. Ideas, proper planning, and execution do. There has to be a significant amount of work and discipline for one to attain the status of wealth. Unless, of course, you're born into a rich home, you marry a rich person, or maybe you win the lottery. Other than that, you've got to plan your way to be rich, and that involves making sacrifices. So in this video, I'll be showing you 9 sacrifices that you must make in order for you to be rich. A general concept in life is the give and take, and in this case, where you're giving to get what you want, is what I would like to classify as the sacrifices you have to make to become rich. Making sacrifices is easier said than done, we all know that. It all starts off by being absolutely certain about what you want out of life and making those decisions to chase it until the very end. Now, after your decision has been made, you will then have to drop a plan to guide you accordingly. Now, in this plan, you have to list the potential roadblocks that will slow down or put an end to your ambitions. When you list out the stop signs, you then have to prepare to let them go. Now, let's take a look at these 9 sacrifices that you must make to start your journey to wealth immediately. Number 1, flashy lifestyle. Now, honestly, it's only rich people that can afford to live a flashy lifestyle. An average person or a poor person just can't. Now, this doesn't mean an average earning person cannot go out of their way to buy something really expensive or eat at a high cost restaurant, because they can. But can you really afford it? Living above one's means will not just stop you from becoming rich, it will actually lead you into debt. And accumulated debts will do a lot of damage to your cause, so you have to do everything possible to avoid drowning in it. Peer or societal pressure can also lead you towards acting irresponsibly with your money. Just because your high school friends parade at nice 5-star restaurants and put up lovely pictures on Instagram doesn't mean you should do the same. The person who tries to keep up with the Jones and the Kardashians when they truly can't will end up shooting themselves in the foot, financially speaking. For you to get rich, you have to kick the flash lifestyle to the curb. Channel those resources into growing your wealth and not spending them just to show off. Number 2, distracting entertainment. Now, being entertained is cool, but not all forms of entertainment are helpful. Some are actually very distracting, especially when you dedicate too much time and money to keep going to bars every night, for example. Doing this regularly will not only steal your time, but it will also steal your money. Imagine spending long hours watching several movies or listening to every album on your playlist, or ending work at 5 p.m. and hanging out at a bar with friends until it closes. You're spending way too much time being entertained, and being overly entertained will not add a penny to your wallet. Instead, it will just keep taking from it. The time spent being unproductive can be better spent making plans that will lead you to achieving your financial goals. Now, this is not to say that you shouldn't relax at home and watch movies. After all, we all need a break every now and then. I'm just saying you shouldn't dedicate too much time to it. There should be adequate time for everything. A time to plan, a time to work, and of course, a time to relax. Drop your daily timetables and stick to it. Entertainment should be given the least amount of time. Number 3, sleeping too much. Now, the health benefits of having adequate sleep are awesome. However, if you want to be rich, then you'll have to sacrifice that too. Most rich people will tell you that they sleep about 3 to 4 hours a day. Entrepreneurs spend most of their day with their eyes wide open, planning and executing. If you're the type that oversleeps, then you'll have a huge mountain to climb before you get rich. That mountain is already high enough as it is, and you'll need a huge amount of consciousness to climb over it. Being rich requires you to work, and only a conscious person can work. You can set your alarm to help you with your sleep. As the old saying goes, the early bird gets the worm. Keep in mind that you won't have to lose sleep forever. It's just for the time being. The sooner you can achieve your goal, the more time you can spend sleeping. Think about it. Number 4, family life. A lot of rich people have to deal with the unpleasant experience of being alone, at least in the early parts of their struggle. The road to riches involves planning, timing, executing, and of course, failing. Yes, your parents may have told you to stop wasting time with that unrealistic dream of yours. Your significant other also may have told you the same thing, especially when they can't physically see any progress with your hustle. Nobody loves a loser. So naturally, your partner may abandon you along the line, and it can even be you who would have done the abandoning, at least for the time being. Nothing hurts more than being doubted by your own family members, your own significant other. And in order to attain wealth, you may remain single while all your friends are getting married and having kids. Now, it could be painful, but that's just one of the things that may have to give for you to reach the promised land. If you have a partner or parents that shows support to your ambitions, then you're among the very lucky few, and I mean very lucky. If not, you got to just let them go and do what's best for you. Number 5, friends who don't share the same vision. This could be one of your biggest hindrances in becoming rich. When you have a group of friends that don't care or have an interest in what you do, then you have to separate yourself from them. It could be your best buddies from high school or college, but that doesn't count for much on the road to riches. I'm not saying your friends are not great people, and I'd like to assume that they are. I'm just saying that it's really a waste of time being around people who don't contribute anything to your ambitions. No person is an island, and we all need people, but we need the right people. Imagine if you're an IT person who wants to build a social media platform that will rival Instagram, but the friends that you have around you are tailors and hairstylists. What kind of progressive conversations can you have with them as it pertains to your dreams? In this instance, don't you think you'd achieve more if you had friends that were in the same line of work as you? Spend very little time with friends who aren't in your struggles with you, but still maintain a healthy relationship with them just in case they know someone that can help. Number 6, destructive health habits. Now, health is wealth, as some people say, and I totally agree that there are certain habits that are just bad for your health. This includes excessive smoking, drinking, drug abuse, poor diets, and a disregard for exercise. Take drug abuse and excessive drinking for instance. How can you plan and execute when you're high or you're drunk all the time? Besides being time wasters, such habits can actually send you to the hospital. Imagine how much damage these habits can cause to your body. Also, think about how much you need to spend on treatment, not to mention the fact that you can't chase your dreams if you're on a respirator or in rehab. You must have heard by now stories of prospects who fell by the wayside due to their drug or alcohol habits. So many people could have been so much better in life, they have fallen victim to these terrible habits. For you to attain wealth, these habits just have to go. It's non-negotiable. Also, dedicate time to exercise and meditate, and try to eat right. Remember, you need your body to work. The better you feel physically, the more you are equipped to achieve. Number 7, unnecessary comfort. When you're too relaxed, you will not feel the need to do more for yourself. A little bit of discomfort can actually trigger you to work harder and smarter. If you're a young person still enjoying the comfort of your parents' home, then you may just need to move out to that tiny apartment somewhere. Putting yourself through the fire will spike your ambitions. Thumbtacks under your feet will help you to learn how to dance. Don't get too comfortable, or else you stand the risk of losing sight of your goal. Number 8, financial stability. Now, this could also fall into the bracket of being comfortable. Being comfortable with that 9 to 5 dream job is a potential nightmare for those who want to get rich. Who are we kidding? The richest people in the world didn't get to where they are today with a college degree and a regular job. They stuck their necks out and shunned several job opportunities to get where they wanted to be. Think about it. Do you think Mark Zuckerberg would be one of the richest men in the world if he took a decent paying job in a reputable firm? No, he wouldn't. He'd be earning a decent salary and probably be satisfied with it. However, rich people don't earn salaries. They create jobs and generate wealth. Having a decent job ensures you will have financial stability, and having financial stability means your ambitions of being rich will surely be depleted unless you resign. Of course, knowing that you have a paycheck waiting for you at the end of the week or month will make you relax, and people who want to be rich do not relax. They fight until they win. This is also a massive sacrifice you must make to be rich. Your friends, family, or significant other may keep telling you that you're making a big mistake turning down this job or that job, but you have to be strong enough to shake it off and keep your eyes on your prize. Now, the final thing that you need to let go if you need to be rich is instant gratification. If you really want to be rich, then you can forget about instant gratification. The chances of you getting instant reward from your business is actually 1 in a million. Building up wealth takes time. It could take 10 years of consistent planning and executing, learning and unlearning, and of course, a truckload of failures. Getting rich doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, a whole lot of it. And truth be told, no one knows how long it will take for you to reap the rewards you desire. If you want instant gratification, then you may as well go to a regular job. Your rewards in that instance would be instant. But if you want to be ranked among the people we refer to as rich and wealthy, then you must be patient and allow wealth to grow. So now that you know 9 things that you must sacrifice in order for you to become rich, I want you to tell me below in the comment section how many of those are you going to sacrifice and how many are you struggling with right now. Now there's going to be many more videos just like that one on this channel, so I want you to consider to subscribe and look forward to seeing you in the next video. You stay safe, you are awesome. More after this.